It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer, a Christmas beer, everybody, from Broughton Ales. And this, well, it's from Scotland in the UK. And it's their Oatmeal and Chocolate Santa's Stout. It's 4% ABV. Now, forgive me. Let me show you the red bottle cap a minute. Very Santa-like, the red bottle cap. But forgive me, I think I bought this in Aldi. I'm almost 100% sure I bought this in Aldi. It wasn't in the beer aisle in Aldi. It was kind of in the middle of Aldi, where you can buy anything from chainsaws to Father Christmas beers to kids' clothing to anything you want, really, in the middle of Aldi. But I'm sure this was from Aldi, and I'm pretty sure that it was about kind of like £1.30, that sort of price range. So let's get this Christmas ale out into a glass and see what we get. It sounds like it has an awful lot of promise, this one. Oatmeal and Chocolate Santa's Stout. My goodness me, this should be brilliant. Good levels of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. Oh, look at this! Look at that! Ho ho ho! We got a 2-finger tan coloured head. It's a jet black beer in the glass. Jet black beer in the glass. Good head retention on that beer. Although it is dissipating a little bit, of course. Oatmeal and chocolate. For me, that's like the holy grail. If you want to make a Christmas beer, you're either going to do two things. You're either going to produce a beer that's really piney and spicy and gingery and nutmeggy and all these wonderful... I've had some terrific beers like that in the past. Or you're going to produce something like this. Oatmeal and chocolate. It gives you visions of... What was that advert years ago with the boy had a bowl of porridge and he was kind of licking the plate it was either a television advert or it was a cartoon type of advert in the newspaper. I can't quite remember, but I have visions of chocolate porridge when I read on the side of this bottle, oatmeal and chocolate. Sounds just that combination on that is probably the best marketing that they could ever offer this beer, is the words oatmeal and chocolate. As soon as I read that, it flew into my trolley, this beer. So, a nice head, nice jet black beer in the glass. There's no light bleeding through whatsoever. Let's get the aroma. It smells good. Smells good. You get a little bit of kind of traditional British hops in here, maybe some Bramling Cross or some Fuggles or something like that. It's slightly kind of, it's fruity. It's a fruity, slightly earthy aroma and hop coming through. Fruity and earthy. But you get some roasted malt in there as well. You get the chocolate, the coffee, the caramel. It smells really good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Tastes like a dark mild. I mean, let's be fair here. Let's be perfectly honest with you. I probably paid something like £1.30 for this beer. I've spoken very recently. It was a Black Sheep beer. Black Sheep Reindeer something. It was just last week, or just the other day actually, I released a Black Sheep Christmas beer. And I was quite critical, not quite critical, but I was critical about it being 4% ABV. I'm going to say the same about this beer as I did about the Black Sheep beer I reviewed last week. If these companies were a little braver, if they were a little bit braver and went, look, it's Christmas time. I mean, it's 10 to 10 in the morning and it's still in here down in South Wales. We still don't have, it still feels like it's getting light. I don't think, because of the low cloud and it being like so close to Christmas, the sun is so low in the sky that I think this is going to be the amount of light we're going to have all day, up until about 3 o'clock this afternoon, when it starts to get dark again. Don't get me wrong, I love Christmas. I love Christmas for all the lights and all of the excitement and all of the food and the fact that we have to have a rest. Oh, not have to, but we have a rest. We may have a few lie-ins over Christmas, and you know, it's a time to relax, spend time with family, eat loads of meat, drink loads of beer, and have fun. But then you look out the window and you see, I think this is why we have this whole festive thing around this time of year, is because of it's almost like it's been designed, because it's so horrible and terrible and dark and miserable out there. If what I want to be drinking, and it all does tie in, what I want to be drinking at this time of year is something about 6% ABV. This beer, I'm pretty sure if Broughton Ales were brave with this one, I'm pretty sure if they brewed at a 6% ABV, added a bit more chocolate, a bit more oats, a bit more roasted malt, this would have been one of those, I don't care about the weather, I'm drinking terrific beer. Beer should be stronger this time of year. Naturally, it should be stronger this time of year because it's so gloomy out there. I've worked for a small regional brewery in South Wales, and there's a mindset, it's an unfortunate mindset of you can't sell beer over 5% ABV in pubs. It's just a mindset for these brewers. I remember as a beer salesman pleading with the owner of the company to say, come on, please, let's brew something strong for this time of year. People will buy it. They will. I'll buy the damn stuff. I want something strong this time of year. And his answer was always no. His answer was always no, because you try and take a cask of beer to a pub over 4.5% ABV and the pub won't take it. And it's like a vicious circle, really, because you want them to take it. You want people to maybe drink a slightly stronger beer at this time of year. You want to break that mold, break that habit of beer shouldn't be over 4.6% ABV. Anything around that ABV, and it's such a difficult. It's like a mental block in the pub and brewing game, where the pubs won't take it if it's over 4.6% ABV, and the brewers won't brew it because they know the pubs won't take it at 4.6% ABV. But this would have been brilliant. Coming back to it, I've not sipped it enough and I've not talked about it enough. But coming back to it, if this was braver, if this was a braver beer, if this was 6% ABV, it would be out of this world. This would be an out of this world oatmeal and chocolate stout. And deep down, the brewers of Broughton probably know this. But I fully understand their situation where people just think, oh no, I can't drink that. I can't drink something at 6%. And then they'll walk round to the wine aisle in the supermarket and then they'll pick up a 12% ABV wine. For me, it beggars. I can't understand people's mindsets. I drink strong beer all of the time because I don't drink wine. But to not buy a beer at 6% ABV and then walk around to the next aisle in the supermarket and then pick up a 13% ABV wine is just, I find it absurd, absolutely absurd. Anyway, I haven't really talked about the flavours in this beer. It's nice, it's okay. There's a little bit of chocolate, there's a little bit of caramel, there's a little bit of that oatmeal coming through. But it's quite thin. It's 4% ABV, it's quite thin. It's quite kind of like a little earthiness is coming through. I like it. If you handed me this in the morning, Christmas morning, yeah, I'll drink one of these. But I don't want to be drinking this Christmas night. I don't want to be drinking 4% beer in a Christmas night. It's pitch black outside. I want to be drinking something stronger. This is a morning beer for me. This is something I have with my breakfast. 4% ABV. Tastes like a dark mild. Bursting with vanilla, oatmeal and chocolate flavours, this Christmas stout has a smooth, rich, warming finish. Ideal for the cold winter months. Really? Or leaving out for Santa. Yeah, I suppose that would work. Want to find out more about our beers? Yeah, they do an old Jock Scotch Ale. And yeah, check out Broughton beers, but Broughton ales. I just think it's a missed opportunity. It's a missed opportunity from them. If they come back with this next year, please do a reserve version at 6% with a lot more roasted malt and a lot more oats and a lot more creaminess and a lot more everything, really. I love the fact it says oatmeal and chocolate. That was the hook to make me buy this beer. It sounded perfect. It reminded me of chocolate porridge. And that's what it should be. It should be thick and rich and just like chocolate porridge, almost glooping it down like engine oil. Do a reserve version, Broughton. Get it done for next year. For this, £1.30 in Aldi, it's going to satisfy a lot of people. It really will. But for me, it's a missed opportunity. It's a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.